Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Give me just one quick second to post to the Discords. Okay, how is everyone today? Oh, we have reached the scheduled stream time, so let's just go ahead and get this replay rolling. Everybody gets heavy bombered. Methinks it was a good idea that I planned out a little bit of midnight bombing myself. There's a sub off the coast of Japan. And a submarine still in Bab el-Duab. Hit but no explosion. Thank you, Mark 14. On the plus side, since it was an AKL, it would not have been that devastating of a loss. And then there's this curious thing, which is continuing to head, it looks like, towards Milne Bay. Huh. That destroyer is out of ASW ammo. Well, that's a good thing. And we'll have to see how hard this hit was. And that's going to be on 123. Oh. We're taking some more. Huh. There's a fourth one right here. That was not spotted last turn. Or maybe it was one of these two that we're seeing that was not spotted last turn. Oh, come on, Subchaser. And that was in shallow water, too. That would have been wonderful. Definitely a lot of ASW outside of Port Moresby. Huh. And this destroyer is also out of ASW ammo. Methinks we are giving ourselves a much easier time. Ooh. Almost had it. Smith, Sims, and Cushing. Those are American destroyers. So their ASW is not up to par compared to British just yet. They will eventually. Yes! Oh, yes. Wonderful. Okay, I could have sworn that we saw at least 2 destroyed on the ground. So, what happened there? Oh, no bomb damage that time. Unfortunately, the overcast skies are giving us poor accuracy, even though we have 100% moonlight. So, that's a thing. And fortunately, this time, we have heavy rain over Rabaul, so that's really going to affect these B-17s flying out of Port Moresby. Why are we not... I had literally all of my fighters at Rabaul doing a nighttime sweep. Why are we not sweeping? Oh, this is not going to end very well. Alright. Oh, okay. No Allied losses, unfortunately. And we only damaged 3 hurricanes. Maybe the next one will do better for us? Cloudy skies. Well, it looks like the bomb hit on Nachi was not a penetrating hit. It hit the belt armor. So that's a plus. Seriously, where are my sweeps? I would have loved to have had some sweeps. Yes, it is nighttime. But I would have loved to have known why literally none of my fighters out of Rabaul did a midnight sweep. That was annoying. Actually, none of my fighters did a sweep. Huh. We keep losing Mavises to cap at Rangoon. Well, there's a daytime sweep over Changsha. Yes, it was a very active night. And nobody came up to meet us at Changsha. I think Evoken has moved some planes out of Changsha. His last turn, there was a whole bunch of cap over that base. So where are they going to be flying from this time? If at all. Yay, one runway hit. None of these were the LB-30 Liberators, so I'm still curious where the hell those things are being kept. Maybe they've been moved back to Rangoon, or Magway. No Allied losses. Well, that sucks. Still flying out of Changsha, okay. And he hit Hong Kong again? Twice in a row. Evoken actually hit a target twice in a row. Now it's time for PM air phase. And we lost another Mavis to cap. Oh, come on, no Allied losses. We didn't take as many, well, Evoken handles China. And some of the logistics for the whole map. But yeah, anything that happens in China is 100% Evoken's doing. We're taking a few, or let me rephrase that. We're taking a couple less, nope, that's not right either. We're taking less damage. There we go. We are taking less damage from airstrikes. Because normally, we get about half of them with a few holes in them. Wonder what's going on there. Okay, yeah, just like that. There we go. I had to open my big fat mouth. So, other than the midnight phase, not much happened. I mean, yeah, those liberators came in to bomb Hong Kong again. Could have sworn I had some kind of cap set up. I guess not. Why are you still in Babeldoab? That's very odd. I mean, I've got a minesweeper, so any mines that are laid by the submarine should be taken care of in short order. It's shallow water inside this base. Why are you not... Why is nobody detecting this thing? It's kind of annoying. Now it's time for ground phase. Oh, not much happening there, as usual. Not much is going to happen here, as usual. Well, we might get a few bombardment hits. Yeah, 103, that's a couple there. Ooh, we ended up taking some damage there. We have so much artillery at Clark Field. These bombardments take forever. A couple of vehicles and some guns, and they only lost 16 troops and a vehicle. Okay. This one should be tit for tat. Oh, nope. They lost 6 more than we did, for a total of 6. Let's find out... Okay, so they have fort level 3. Yep, we're gonna have to wear them down. But they are out of supply. It was roughly equal here. We ended up taking a lot more destroyed or disabled squads than they did, though. This math is not making much sense to me. A difference of 8 casualties, but 2 more destroyed combat squads and 22 extra disabled combat squads. I mean, their non-combat and engineer squad losses are much higher, but I don't think that's enough to account for 8, or a difference of 8 casualties. So yeah, that was kind of quiet. And we have started some sub-chaser upgrades. The March 42 version of some of these sub-chasers get a depth charge that goes much deeper. So it is less likely that depth charges will explode above submarine depth. Okay, so what is going on here? Okay, we do not have aircraft at Hong Kong, but... I'm gonna move the 24th Sentai down to Hong Kong. Eh, 80. Yeah, we'll do 80. $8,000 feet. Difference of 3,000 feet, so we will be able to dive. And yeah, what were these fighters doing? There was only a couple of H-83s at night, and they were flying way too high to intercept bombers. But nobody was flying cap during the day. Unless they were flying long-range cap over to, I don't know, over Pingxiang? That is kind of odd. So we're still at 100% moonlight. I wonder if I can get away with another midnight strike. We're looking at thunderstorms over here. Maybe not. How much longer until these guys get to the next hex? Not too much longer. Probably, what is it, like 4, 5 turns? So apparently we did not do any kind of damage to this runway. Same here. I'm not sure if we need to try this again or not. Yeah, that airfield is perpetually fucked. Good. And we're gonna drop all these guys off right here just to give a much higher hand in helping eliminate these 7,000 troops. And I don't think we're gonna need them to take out the forces at Bacolod. Bacolod? Well, the base damage at Kopang is going down, so that's a plus. Of course, we are definitely going to need this supply. Should be their next turn. No detection over Kopang, so they are not giving a very good look. Of course, same goes for Darwin, but that's because we moved everybody around, because for a single turn, we had nothing spotting over here. Which turned out to be a good move, because they actually bombarded that turn. Alright, so garrison requirement is 40. I guess this SNLF Koi. Ugh, 2 turns for strategic move? Okay. You guys are heading... Yeah. heading back southwest to Malang, where we will put them on a task force, an amphibious task force, to go ahead and take over Pemekasan. Still unloading tanks. That's okay, though. They'll have to catch up. We have everything in place to go ahead and start our push into Bandoang. And we'll hold the headquarters unit back because they have a command radius of 1, so they'll be able to keep supporting everybody that will be in this hex. These guys won't be arriving for a couple of turns. Okay, and we'll have to wait one turn to send the 1st Tank Regiment in there, I think. As far as I know, there are not any problems with fuel. We have 14,000 tons at Batavia. We have 7,000 tons at Surabaya, and 23,378 tons. Oh, I did set... Okay. Yeah. So there are no issues with fuel in Java. So that's a good thing. Are you in move mode? Yes, you are. We're going to have these guys putting around the base for a turn or two until the Thresher decides to get the fuck out of my house. Let's see, in Palembang, we've got 285,000 tons of fuel. And in Borneo, at Balikpapan, we've got just under 70,000 tons. And at Tarakan, we've got just over 31,000 tons. So there's 100,000 tons of fuel in Borneo. A little bit more at Miri. Only a little bit at Brunei. And Beaufort. Or Beaufort. I'm not sure which of the two. Singapore holds a shit ton of fuel too at 334,000 tons. Yep, lots of fuel over here. So the remainder of the tanks and supply will be offloaded next turn. And I don't think there will be... Well, yes and no. For the military machine, all of this fuel has to end up making it over to where heavy industry is, which there is not much in the Dutch East Indies. It's going to have to go to Malaya, or Indochina, or regular China, or Korea, or the Home Islands, or Formosa. There's a little bit in Formosa. But it is definitely enough to fuel naval operations in the Dutch East Indies, or possibly Burma, for, damn, a good long while. Just 1 second, I'm grabbing a beer. Let me tell you, it is really, really hot today. 91 degrees Fahrenheit, or 33 degrees Celsius. And it is humid to boot. It is tropical as fuck in my home. Well, not in the home, but around my home. Outside. It's hot as fuck outside. Tropical, even. Calling for overcast skies over here as well. Partly cloudy. Thunderstorms. Heavy cruiser, eh? I think what I want to do is take, or out of these 4 submarines, I'm going to keep 2 in this hex and 2 in this hex. I'm curious what the hell that cruiser is doing here. And I'm assuming that these 4 ships, one of which is identified as a PG, is part of the 3 destroyers that we saw a lot of during the overnight phase. And we should have all of our carriers available to us. Yes. Yes, we do. So what I need to do first is form an air combat task force. Let's get the Akagi. Nope, not the Zuikaku. And what we need to do why can I not change the size of this? I really needed to change the size of this so that I can get a shit ton of pilots. Oh, why is this happening? Okay, I'm gonna have to ask my advisor Parm about that. Because I should have been able... Or was it that I need to change it to surface combat? Nope, can't do that. Well, anyways, let's get Kido Butai up and rolling here. Because this was it's just a training squadron. Akagi has the largest air capacity at 91 planes? 93? Something like that. So you can stick a carrier-capable aircraft on there, all by its... well, squadron. All by itself, with no other planes on the ship. And you are supposed to be able to resize the squadron all the way up to the ship's maximum. And with that comes the ability to... the ability to increase ready pilots, because you can assign like a percentage more than the squadron size for pilots. And since this has to be removed in a month, the goal was to get like 100 and something pilots training for, you know, Navy fighter pilot training. Maybe I'll have to do it next turn, but that doesn't seem right. Or maybe it's because of the flood damage. But I don't think so. But yeah, this is just a training squadron. That's why it's flying the Claudes. Alright, back to forming a fleet. Let me go ahead and make an escort fleet with the Zuikaku. Time to send her up north. And... Jitsu... Harusame... Oshio... I think that'll be enough? Let's see, I can tell her to head to Singapore, but we're actually going to set waypoints to head up north to Tokyo. Oh, well, there are 97 Claudes in the replacement pool. But yeah, I'm not sure why I'm not able to resize that. It might be the damage. It very well could be the damage. But I'm, once again, not sure. Alright, what's that repair shipyard? 100? Repair shipyard 90. 100. This is 120, but there's a few ships being repaired. One of which is a battleship. So I'm going to say Tokyo. This is true. I probably should try that. Let's go ahead and save the game. I think Kaga has the second... Maybe not. Alright, that's 72. 71. 63. 72. Alright, yeah. Kaga has the second highest. And let's move Kaga's air group off. Yes, I know I'm over my group size for the airbase. No, I still can't change it. Or maybe it was because... I don't know. This is weird. Well, I guess we're stuck with this until we can figure something the fuck out. Oh, it is definitely an incredible thrill to watch everything come together, all according to Cake. And yes, that is a Team 4-star reference. I don't care what anyone says, that is the best version of Dragon Ball Z ever. Alright, fine. Now, I'm pretty sure that... we had the Zuiho 1C on Akagi. And Zuikaku 3 needs to be put back on Zuikaku. Well, there is an eventual offensive on Midway, but I am waiting for Java and the Philippines to fall. That way, I'm going to end up with, like, I don't know, 9 divisions and several handfuls of artillery, engineers, regiments, and armor to spread around. I'm going to put 2 divisions on Midway. Yes, it will be overstacked, but I'm picking ones with good experience, a good commander, and the 47mm anti-tank guns, just in case there are still tanks on Midway. And these guys are going to be continuing to run ASW, but we're going to decrease that down to 2,000 feet. They're still going to be searching out. Why are you... Oh. Damn it. Come on, there has to be cranes or some shit to put a damaged Kate on a carrier. Don't do this to me. Why are you making me wait a day? Oh. Okay. Dock. There we go. Yeah, what's your idea, Cocktavy?
Well, I think you are correct about that. That's not the task force I clicked on. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 in the task force, plus a dedicated ASW task force following them. Oh, you mean the ASW rating? Yes, 4 seems to be the maximum that any of our ships have. We're on the same page now. You raise a good point. So in that case, let's tell these guys not to go anywhere just yet. And we'll also tell this fleet not to go anywhere just yet. And both of these ASW groups are going to end their patrol. Head back to truck. Refuel, and then they will be leading the way to their respective destinations. Yeah, because it's still going to take a few turns for the battleships and cruisers to make it to Singapore. And we're going to need to repair a couple of cruisers. Let's see, no detection, and no detection. Where are you going? Oh, right, you were damaged. Okay. These are some good destroyers. Let's have them following the battleships and cruisers now. Because I think we're out of the submarine danger zone. But yeah, after Java falls, I'm going to take 2 divisions and all of the armor that we have, and then they will be going after Darwin with mini Kitabutai, all of our battleships and cruisers, regular Kitabutai. We are bringing the full hammer down on Darwin. And I'd love to see him try to stop that. We may lose a capital ship or 2, but if it means he loses literally everything defending Darwin, that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I'd rather not, don't get me wrong, I would rather not. But, man, if I take Darwin, I could probably take the 3 combat task forces and just kind of run ham over to Port Moresby. That would be great. But I'm not doing that until the Philippines fall, because, I mean, there's 2,700 assault value worth of units here. Look at all these units. That's a lot. Not to mention everything over here that will be used for the Philippines. Some guys are going to be going to Burma. Because, yeah, we've got a lot of forces tied up in Java. I mean, we don't need everybody here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So yeah. Yep, we're doing that. That's one of the plans. Oh, I can imagine that they are. I mean, I don't doubt that one bit. There are probably a lot of submarines that I'm not even seeing that are just totally blocking my path. Like, up here, at one point in time, all of these hexes had a submarine in them. Alright, all of these attacks were at night? Alright. Why did we only have... we only had a few guys just coming out for that bombing raid, and I didn't like it. That sucks. Boo. Let's see. Fortresses at 9,000, other fortresses at 9,000, and other fortresses at 9,000. Okay. Well, let's just go 15. And yes, I'm still pissed off that not a single fighter took off to sweep Port Moresby before the bombers got there. Like, seriously, why? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I have the 47th AA Battalion, 75mm Type 88 AA gun, and the 13.2mm Type 93 AA machine gun. Also, these base forces have some 25mm and 13.2mm AA guns. And these airfield units have sound detectors and searchlights. Both of them do. So 2 sound detectors on the base, 4 searchlights, and a shit ton, like an absolute shit ton of AA. It's going to be very, very nice when we are able to upgrade some of these sound detectors for the Tai Chi radar, or whatever it's called. Will definitely make AA a bit more effective. How long is it going to take to bring these guys over here? So we will definitely have 2 submarines repaired. 4 submarines repaired tomorrow. Although 2022 24 are not going to be heading back out. And neither is I-18. Those are our midget subcarriers, and we can probably use them for a 4-stack of midget subs to go into a harbor, which would be nice. What was I doing again? Oh, right. Amphibious. How much do I need? $838 and 60. Yeah, that'll do. I don't know how long I've been trying to transfer the Maizuru First SNLF via the 6 Mavis transport planes. I mean, yeah, I know. It's only 6 Mavis transport planes. So, like 6 squads at a time. Plus supply? Yeah. I should have done it via ship. So I am now. Not really. I mean, there is a little bit of... That's not what I meant to click on. Well, there is no AA that I can use in Tokyo. We didn't have any units arrive on this turn. Now, let's take a look at the signal intelligence reports. Heavy volume at Pearl. That always makes me nervous. Heavy volume at Los Angeles. Vladivostok. Voroshilov. A second heavy volume at Los Angeles. And Christchurch. Christchurch? Christchurch? I don't know. So yeah, I think... oh, that's fuel. We don't need to worry about that. Well, we've got an AA battalion heading down to join the other AA battalion at Kopeng. So that's something. We'll eventually get Port Moresby. So, you know, the AA is needed, but not essential. Yeah, I said that right. But over here at Kopeng, that's
that's going to probably require a bit more AA. Because the Dutch East Indies is comparable to what Italy was during the Second World War. It was Europe's soft underbelly. And Timor will be a hard point in defending. Of course, the other spot I've got to worry about here is the Strait of Malacca. Well, actually, I guess all of these little straits. But mostly Kopang, because the island of Java can be protected from Surabaya and Batavia. And also coming down the Strait of Malacca. But that can kind of be protected from Singapore. Because, you know, Japanese bombers have really good range. We can, from Singapore, we can hit ships all the way out to Great Nicobar with torpedoes. Wait. Yes? Do I have any Nells here? Nope, those are Bettys. Alright, 15. And 17. Alright. But when the Nells get upgraded to the G3M3, the range significantly increases. And is actually much further range than the Betty. And yes, I know I don't have very many fighters. I'm still trying to build up numbers, but all of our damaged fighter units are needing to replace their losses. Okay. Oh yeah, the Nachi. How is she faring? Does not really appear to be any worse for the wear. So that's a plus.
Alright. I seem to be kind of stuck on where to go from here, so I think it's an okay spot to go ahead and end the stream. So, I would like to thank everybody for watching. And seriously, please, come next time, because it's really nice talking to everybody. And it just looks weird if I'm talking to myself. So yeah, why didn't you save? There we go. Alright, but yeah, that's the end of the stream. Hope to see everybody next time. And until then, take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, and wear a fucking mask. And I will see everyone next time.